Yo, this intro is. Did you make that, or does this program do this?
This does it for you.
Wow, I was about to give you credit. Steven, are you taking a picture of this and putting us on your Instagram? Next time, let's maybe alert, so I could prop my head up and make. The amount of people, I'm not kidding you, this week alone that have. Are you done? That have screenshotted me via Zoom or whatever and put it in their Instagram stories in one day.
Stop.
I know.
Steve, we can't hear you.
We still can't hear you. We can't hear you, Steve.
We're like allergic to microphones.
We're allergic to microphones. Steven's allergic to being hello.
It was working perfectly fine.
Okay, guys, stand by. Viewers, we are Steven's a dumb bitch. Yes, Steven's like, we're live right now. And I'm like, yes, but we can't hear you, Steve. We can't hear you. No. Still, we can't hear you. And Neil, I feel like we are hacking into something like when you're on a movie, like we're like, hold on, and they're like, crack the codes. Oh my god, they're hacking, and you're like,
right, Mr. Robot.
I was thinking Fast and the Furious 7, but
which one was 7? I
7
just know by the locations.
Dubai.
Okay, yes.
Mm-hmm.
They always do the best
locations. I might watch Fast and Furious tonight. I'm gonna go on a run and watch Fast and Furious.
Where do you watch them, or you probably own them all?
I actually did own them all on DVD, but I don't have a DVD player anymore. They're all over.
Are they on like Netflix and stuff?
Sometimes they shuffle in and out, but they're on other programs as well. And then some of them I have recorded in like a DVR.
Smart.
I might just go look at my puzzle, my Fast and Furious puzzle.
Just stare at it.
I might just watch it. Yeah. Steven, you need to figure it the fuck out.
I already did. I told you.
Okay. No, we didn't. You didn't.
I literally said it. I said, y'all, it works.
Oh, beautiful.
I'm glad that someone was really patient and commented on our earlier video and said, I love watching you guys struggle.
Oh, I know.
Really adorable.
I'm like, now, it's good they got to see this. They see the behind the scenes of when I'm like, shut the fuck, what the fuck are you doing?
Or like, we literally are technologically kind of illiterate at times.
Except for
maybe
Neil.
That's just me. Yeah.
No, and Neil's a tech superstar. I think he's hacked.
That's true.
I believe that Anil hacks people on the side and he's part of a criminal enterprise. And I don't fucking trust you.
I love it.
By the internet.
Yeah, that's what happened when you. Okay.
I forgot. You guys are so much younger than me.
What?
Aren't you?
How old are you?
32.
29, but not so much.
Yeah, that's the most dramatic thing I've ever heard in my life.
I'm the Ramona of our friends.
All right, so speaking of Ramona, are we all good to go? We're live. We're giddy up and go.
All good.
Okay, so I wasn't impressed.
Wait, with the reunion?
But I think it's because I
wasn't either.
Okay, thank you, Steven.
I actually wasn't.
Anil, go.
Yeah.
Anil, go.
I was going to say I loved it and I was laughing and we got, not to dive into it, but we got so many like iconic one-liners and we finally got that scene of Dorinda slurring her words yelling.
I did appreciate that.
I did too.
Go, Steven.
I don't know. It felt like this might be the first RHONY reunion that I didn't feel was that they brought a whole lot. I will say it moved very quickly. That was one positive thing.
10 minutes in, we're getting, I don't have the virus. I don't
have the virus. Sonia calling Ramona a walking petri dish after she called herself a brave woman was incredible.
That was incredible. I think there was just like a magic missing to it. Like I didn't have that.
There was.
Thank you, Steven. Anil, you're
also a dumb bitch. Mind's blown. Sonia saying swapping spit with Harry Dubin.
I love when they call Ramona out on her shit. It's amazing.
Okay, so here's what it is. I agree, but there was also certain things that I did agree with Ramona with. Like and we obviously know that she wasn't fully following regulations and things like that, whatever. But then they were like calling out on things like, well, you took a picture of somebody at the restaurant. She's like, yeah, because I'm sitting at the table with them because that is rules. And it is. That's not her being ass backwards. This pandemic's regulations are ass backwards if we're all speaking on it. They don't make there's no rhyme or reason. It doesn't make a lick of sense. And so she was doing that. And so I think they were just digging and digging and digging. And the way Leah went about it was just like, oh, Leah just bothers me.
I think it was all about the timing. Like right now, if she takes a picture with a friend at the table, I think Ramona was like pretending a pandemic wasn't happening. Like she was ignoring the fact that not all of her neighbors, but like a lot of her neighbors and people that live in New York City were getting really sick. And it was...
I agree, but when Leah's like, oh, when you were dancing and stuff like that on Instagram and living your life, and I love her. Ramona's like, I'm living my best life, which again, even if it was being monstrous, that's why I love her. But like, I was doing the same shit on Instagram and whatever. We were all quarantined in our house doing our thing. Like, what else are you gonna do? We don't need her to be like, these poor people. First of all, that's so out of character for Ramona, and I feel like that's Leah digging for fucking something.
I see. I mean, I totally understand what you're saying. I just think there was definitely a time frame where I think, especially as a New Yorker, because they were hit so hard, like there should have been just some level of like respect. I don't know.
I was shocked she didn't apologize. I thought we were going to get a Ramona apologize. The fact that she doubled down made me like, I loved it.
Me too. That's what I mean. And again, there of course is a real naivete to that. Like that's why we love her. You know, I don't agree with all the things she's doing. I just think that Leah was reaching too much. I think that Ramona wasn't as in the wrong as they thought, and whatever. And Ramona looked incredible,
amazing. We have to give these RHONY women credit where it's due. They age, whether it's by magic or not, or like
Sonia looks so
incredible,
good. Right.
Incredible.
Even Lou
does not get enough credit.
I agree.
I think she actually looks the best because I don't think she's aged at all. I mean, she has, but like the way she is aged is so gracefully and subtly.
In this past, since season 11, because season 11, it looked like this too, she really softened up. And I think she had also kind of like thinned out a little, which like sometimes it can go either way. But for her, because she's a broader, it doubled her up a little bit.
She's like a linebacker.
Like a linebacker. Shoulders. I'll never forget Ramona saying that.
She didn't want to carry the canoes.
Luann with the big shoulders,
like a linebacker.
I think that Luann has like softened up and just looks like nice and fragile. But real quick, speaking of looks, so it disgusted me when Dorinda was going after Ramona saying like, you drink every night, blah, 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 I get a deflection. And Ramona, out of anybody in that cast, is like the only not alcoholic. I always say that. And then when she was like, yeah, I drink water. That's why everybody thinks I'm so thin, which is why I think Ramona's so funny for saying that. But then for Dorinda to be like, you're not that thin.
Dorinda was so dark tonight. Like there is like no turning back at this point. She needs a break. She needs a break.
It's so clear. It was so painful. I think knowing what we know now that she's not going to be back, it was just like a little bit better. Had we not known this, it's almost like they announced it then, because had we not known it, we would have been screaming through the TV, like, give this woman a break.
Right.
Totally.
Tinsley destroyed Dorinda. Not only did she drop the mic, she dropped the house on the Wicked Witch of the East Coast.
I mean, Dorinda was just down. Like it was scary to watch. It was almost like that episode where she was gaslighting Lou and like basically gaslighting. I love that it can transfer.
I always think of you now when I see the gaslighting clip because you recreated it. I only think of Steve.
Yeah, I visually see you doing it.
Wait, and my wig.
Can you do it one more time, please?
Gaslighting. Let's have some gaslighting.
That's what it is at the end.
That's what I think all this bullshit is. Good job, Denise. Good job.
Yeah, okay, good. Okay, sorry, I just needed that. Okay, go back to what you're saying. We're back on.
By the way, actually, let's time out on this because someone who follows
time out. We're live.
No, I'm not that.
Okay.
Someone who follows me today responded and said, wigs and whatever is Brad Goreski's shtick or whatever. basically saying I shouldn't be doing it. I'm like,
Tell them they eat a bag of royal shit. No
first
way.
of all of us can do it. Second of all, I was the first. Did it before he ever did it. He's just famous.
That's actually so true. That's what I hate.
Yeah.
That happens a lot of times with like even in the meme community with things that they start creating
Totally.
and bigger actually steals it from somebody smaller.
And I don't think he
100%.
even stole it from me. It was just
No.
that he's doing it and he's famous.
And because everyone in America wears a fucking wig. I mean, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Right.
That's why I responded. I was like, if you go back to my highlights, you'll see that I was doing this first. But anyhow,
you should have just been like, yeah, freaking cut is what you are. I was quoting somebody, guys. I was quoting Kelly Dodd. Okay.
Speaking of COVID,
right. What is the exact drama? So Scott gave money to John as a loan, and Dorinda was mad about it.
Which I think I understand probably why Dorinda was mad at John over it, because like being on a show like this and taking money from your coworker's boyfriend, I feel like it could be held against her in a lot of ways.
I agree. I'm weird with money, things like that, and just the whole. It's just not icky, but it's uncomfortable. There's layers to it that I wouldn't like, but I can't understand why she's mad at Tinsley. And also, like,
right.
I thought Madame Paulette did a bit better.
Right. I don't know. That's all very weird.
I'm concerned about Madame Paulette's now. Ever since I wasn't before in a pandemic. This is pre-pandemic. What's happening to Madame Paulette's now?
Right.
Where's Paulette?
Together.
Where's Paulette?
I will say,
guys, find Paulette. Okay, sorry.
No.
Okay.
I was really shocked whenever I hit 50K. I did like a giveaway, and John sent $5,000 worth of Madame Paulette like gift cards to give to people.
What the fuck? For you?
Yes.
Wait, hold on. First of all, I didn't get any of this. If anyone needs $5,000,
it was 50 $100 credits for not for me. It was for me to give as prize. Yeah. I did not expect him to give that much. I was shook. I
can't believe we're just going over this now.
I know. I probably should have brought this up sooner. But
you dumb bitch. Wait, so I just love people calling us people today. Wait, what? So back up for a second. You just interrupted this entire conversation. So you said, hey guys, I want to do a giveaway for 50K, and John, Madame Paulette Medessian was just like, let me throw in 5K.
Well, so I reached out to certain housewives that had like, products or businesses. So Cameron Westcott gave me some Sparkle dog food. Yeah. Oh yeah. Barbara Kay gave her new book,
a hammer,
and a toolkit, a diva toolkit.
I love it.
And then Dorinda gave me, those mugs and stuff she's selling on her website for like $1 zillion right now.
No, I thought you were going to say she gave away cigarettes.
Oh no, but she is like upcharging all of this merch that she's selling. Like I think an apron is like originally at $99, but marked down for like 50. Yeah, you have to look it up. It's wild.
Okay,
but she's selling this on her website.
Yeah, she has a website to sell her merch, and like a wine glass is like $50. I think it's so absurd.
Okay, maybe Dorinda is Madame Paulette. What's happening? Okay.
Here, let's see the website for a second. So this is
the
mugs.
Oh, actually,
yeah,
$29 for a mug.
Okay,
yeah. So she gave me a bunch of those and a few like wine glasses to give away. So now it's weird to see them. She's like, I have all these extra ones, but now I think she needs to sell them for money, I guess. I don't know.
Wow.
Wait, that's nice. What else did you give away, Steve? What else you still got?
Shit, what else? I feel like there was one or two. Oh, I did some like small like Bravo merch stores, like Gift Tees, Gold Half Moon Company. I forget. There was like just a whole bunch of different stuff.
Wow.
It was fun.
Wow. Good for you.
Wow.
I will never do it like and ship it myself. I didn't realize how expensive that was going to be.
Oh yeah. Wow.
Yeah, I don't use the post office, so I like literally had no clue how much it was going to cost me.
So what you're saying is what's the word when you're hold on. when you operate a business and you've made less than
You're in the red.
I'm in the red.
You're in the red faces by
I was
Bravo.
1,000% in the red
more
after
than
that.
you've ever made.
I was like, oh yeah, I'll have them all ship it to me, and then I'll just,
Your
ship them to
boyfriend's
the
probably
winners.
like,
I think I spent like $250 on shipping.
oh,
Oh my
I'm not kidding.
your boyfriend's like, are you fucking?
So I hope everyone enjoyed their gifts.
All right, back to the reunion.
Yes, sorry.
Sorry, we needed to talk about that. That was insane. So, all right, so we have that. We have the Tinsley sitch.
Did you catch when Luann said that she left her career in Italian television?
Oh my God.
Wait,
For
I
her
left
first
my
husband.
Oh yes.
When
yes,
Andy was like,
yes.
"Would you guys leave the show for your significant other?" I left my career in television for mine.
Like what?
I mean, did you guys see that special on her?
I did. Before the house.
No.
You need to watch it, Anil. You learn like Lou actually had a real life in Europe.
Overseas, yeah, she was bigger.
It's insane. She was actually a celebrity there.
She was actually Viva la Diva in New York.
Yes.
I mean Europe, not New York.
Viva Europe.
So that's I probably didn't catch the humor of that because I heard or I saw that episode. But
right, like you had noon that knew
yeah.
that she was
Noon.
noon.
Wait, where's our link
What link?
for our YouTube?
What's happening?
I'm trying to post it on our story to get people here.
Oh, let me,
You find the
I
link
can
in the
fix
top
it too.
corner.
Oh, I got it. I gotcha.
Wow.
Oh,
This
Heather's
is
not
great.
returning to RHONY.
What's the announcement?
I don't know.
She's probably releasing a product.
Heather Holla is on Watch What Happens Live right now making an announcement. We all thought it'd be a Real Housewives of New York City return, albeit I don't know, but it's just not. It's not.
It's not. At least I actually thought it was going to be her returning to RHONY.
I had heard that it wasn't, but
Me too.
I was hoping that she was gonna say like, I'm coming back as a friend, like something small or at least minimal. But
Wow, I bet
it's a
more
podcast.
yummy tummy. Of course
It's
it
a
is. I was
podcast.
gonna say, I bet you it is. And listen,
What?
are we saying this while we're on a broadcast ourselves? Yeah, we are. We're like fucking podcast. It's a YouTube
watch
show,
our
but-
shit.
Yeah, watch our shit and pop out this podcast. Listen to me, Manic. Okay. Okay. So
Quick question: now that she is no longer on the show, but she had a contract with them, you don't think she has to like give percentage to Bravo still?
So the way it worked, remember, because I was telling you about
Yeah.
I believe yes.
Even now, after all these
No,
years?
no. It's while you're on the show. Sorry, it's while
Okay.
Oh, but you mean
Right.
it? All right, like let's say she started a company within the show and she's not on it anymore. Yeah, she still has to from that company that she started on the show.
But now starting this podcast will have nothing to do with.
No, yeah, it's really crazy. I don't know if people know this. So, like, yeah, if you're on Bravo and things like that, when you start a business, when you're on the show, Bravo or whatever network E takes a cut of that.
Like the Grand Dame has to give Bravo some.
I think it's like 20%, right?
It's
20%.
Yeah, it's something ridiculous.
Big. Yeah.
Listen, I was opening a business account today, Wells Fargo. I was like, yeah, I really was. Okay, so it's just like, anyways, what was I gonna say?
So we were at what were we talking? We were talking about Tinsley and
Tinsley versus Dorinda. Basically, Tinsley won, and then it became like Dorinda versus Ramona.
Dorinda versus Ramona kept happening, which
it was so weird because they would go at it hard, and then all of a sudden they were laughing and like joking with each other again within seconds.
Within seconds, I
Right.
think part of me enjoyed the banter, but it was also like distracting and too much. Like I think I got a headache throughout this reunion. It was just a lot of like no, them two, and it felt scattered. And maybe also because we were like physically distanced, it just felt like I was all over, and I was like,
Yeah.
Let's focus.
I think, and I said this, I think right before we came on to Anil, this was actually a moment where I felt like we need a shake up. Like this was probably like my major moment.
Well, I've been
Right.
fixed.
I know we've been saying that, but like this made it very clear to me.
So the Twitter sphere is saying that Leah took RHONY out of her bio, which I don't necessarily think taking anything out of your bio means that you're not casted or whatever. But Leah's obviously going to come back.
Yeah,
it's a money move, I'm sure.
They usually have them. They usually don't even have them in the first place. So it's like,
right.
Honestly, if I was a housewife, I would either like take it in and out during negotiations just to keep people talking, or I would just never put it in there so that it's never a topic of conversation.
Right. Completely new cast. This was a dark.
Zachary Melanie. Yeah, this is dark. It was. It just the energy was dark. There was no energy. There was. I don't like it. I don't feel good, and I don't feel comfortable, and I don't feel safe in my own home.
I have a feeling
For other reasons.
I have a feeling we're not going to get resolution at the end of this reunion, like for all of us as viewers. I feel like we're going to feel like the season didn't end.
Exist. Yeah, it just there's a chaos to it all.
Mm-hmm.
And there's no like linear, which is again what I kept saying about the season. And so there's just kind of a chaos to the reunion. And it doesn't feel like we're trying to wrap specific things up. Even Dorinda and Tinsley, what just happened, there was no resolution or wrap up. It was just like, yeah. So,
is it two parts or one?
I think
three.
Wait,
three? Oh my God! What more is there to really discuss?
I agree. There's nothing, but they're going to make.
I know
nothing.
That's what I'm confused about. I'm literally trying to place what we're going to discuss further.
I mean, they spent 30 minutes talking about their behavior post-filming during the pandemic because they're like, we don't have shit to talk about. Let's not pretend we do.
Someone mentioned, sorry, this is going back to earlier. Someone said skinny girl about the business. Bethany is one of the only housewives to ever get in her contract that anything that she did was on her own.
Hers.
So skinny girl was actually not, Bravo did not profit off of skinny girl.
Oh. What do you think their biggest profit is?
Their biggest profit?
I mean, like, who has a successful business?
Right.
I wonder if the agency counts.
No, and Mauricio probably signed a separate contract. Maybe something with LVP.
Oh, Pump Rules. I mean, technically.
Well, that or
Tom.
No, what's another like line that's successful? Do any of them have successful businesses?
That started on the show? I don't think so.
Thinking to like Orange County, no.
Well, yeah, I mean, Vina CBD is doing well.
I mean, that actually is. That's true. What else who else in New York has a business that's thriving?
Sonia's Toaster Oven and her Nigerian and her Nigerian football team.
Oh, did you guys see the Century 21 is closing
I
shop?
know.
I feel, guys, my heart broke for Sonia.
She finally got like in a store. She was all ready, and
I feel like Sonia and I are gonna hit the shelter together.
I would watch that reality show.
Me and Sonia at the shelter.
Yes.
Ooh,
ND by MG. That's a good one.
Do we think it makes money?
What about all those skinny Italian cookbooks and stuff?
Oh, I mean, they were New York Times bestseller.
Buca di Beppo and Beverly Beach.
Beverly Beach, probably.
Beverly Beach actually does well. I think I saw a post for them on LinkedIn for e-com stuff because I was looking.
I bet you Stassi's tour did really well.
That's true. Yeah.
Which is by WeHo.
Their books, like Stassi was a book's a #1 bestseller. Oh yeah, a lot of there's things that happen. Kim Zolciak stuff. Don't be
What about Kenya Moore hair care?
Phaedra's mortuary.
Oh yeah, does her funeral business count?
I don't know. We've got to get a business account manager on here and discuss this because I need to know.
Oh my God.
That would actually be a deep dive. We should rank all of their businesses and like try to do some investigating on like who's doing the most.
Who's actually doing well, which were the worst ideas, which we would actually buy, whatever. Steven, can you write this down?
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say Sonia's Nigerian football team was probably the worst idea.
But I don't know.
But it's my favorite business idea.
Or
Right.
like thinking of like, yeah, what's Monterey? We'll do an episode where we rank it.
Oh yeah, bedroom
Candy's
candy.
Byron. Oh yeah.
Oh, bedroom
Portia
candy.
sheets.
That's an MLM too.
What's an MLM?
A mid-level marketing, the pyramid schemes.
Oh right, yes.
Okay, I
So,
don't
like-
know about Ponzi schemes, so
It's like they get like this girl will sign up to sell bedroom candy, and then she'll get other girls to sell bedroom candy under her and makes money off of them. So then they just keep building off of each other.
like Mary Kay.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, that is an
Avon.
MLM.
Avon.
And remote-
Oh my God. Sorry, this is real unrelated. Oh my God, what did you just hear that shit?
Is someone trying to break into your apartment?
It's Malcolm.
TBD. Okay, so no. Speaking of, I was thinking of Avon. This is a random fact. Did you guys watch America's Next Top Model?
Yes.
You know, Adrienne Curry is like one of the #1 Avon ladies in America.
What?
Really?
I swear to God, she sells in Montana, I think.
So Gretchen just started doing an MLM as well for it's like hair.
Oh, Gretchen Christine
Oh,
Butte is an
boy.
MLM.
Yeah. So I've just like saw on her Instagram, she's posting a lot about it. And I feel like celebrities would do well in the MLM arena because they'll get all these random people to sign up under them.
Right.
And
to just
it's-
hang out and talk.
Yeah.
Huh.
Whereas like, you know, if you're in a small town and everyone starts signing up, all of a sudden you're oversaturating your business.
Right.
So
All right. Do you have anything else? I'm like, wow. I'm sorry,
Wow.
I'm concerned about a possible breaking and entering. I got 4 days on probation, motherfucker. Okay, so are we still covering or do you have anything else in the reunion or?
I just have to say it's so good to see Tinsley again. You know, I love my girl Tinsley. She looked great in her little princess gown, Princess of Chicago.
We've never established that Anil loves a basic white girl.
he does.
But she added so much in the way that she was finally like used her voice to speak up to Dorinda, and she has her fairy tale now. It was the perfect send off.
It was very Taylor Armstrong. I found my voice and I'm not afraid to use it.
Yes, very that.
I think she looks beautiful, but again, Tinsley's never done much for me for some reason. But it was great to see her.
It was great. I like the whole black and red vibe too that they all did.
Will they? That's our colors, Anil. Did they? No, it is.
I know.
I'm like, why? It's getting fast, Steven. Wait, do you think they're going to keep her for the whole reunion or dismiss her?
Only the one on the left is correct about tonight's app. Oh, and Neil, you're the only one that's correct tonight.
Yeah, because I thought it was fun.
I mean, it was fun. It
Fun
was just,
moments.
yeah.
Listen, lady, wins. No, kidding. And listen, Oh, somebody said I'm going to miss Tinsdale. I actually am going to miss Tinsdale too.
Speaking of Dale, so remember that meme I sent you guys that I made of like gay men douching before a grinder hookup?
Yeah, that was disgusting.
Dale liked it. I was howling. I was like, really? That is she the gay icon that we didn't know existed?
Carrie J said Tinsley is the queen of this reunion. Tinsley is queen of Anil's mind. Wait, would you prefer Tins or Teddy Melancholy?
I'm gonna have to give it to Tins just because I think Tins has been around for like the past 10 years of my life, if that makes sense.
Yeah, so you would invite Tins to the Melon Camp.
Oh yeah, Tins has been there.
I would prefer Tinsley to come back than Teddy to come back.
Okay, yeah. I feel like I picture the Melon Camp like very recreational. I feel like there's like a hang glide,
Zip line.
zip line. Yeah, I'm picturing hula hooping, bocce ball, tennis,
morning
swimming pool.
yoga.
Yeah, I might go to the Melon Camp.
I feel like Lou would be instructing the hula hooping like she did in the Berkshires.
Yes.
Or not the Hamptons.
Like, okay.
Also the moped, she'll have that as well.
Oh, the moped is the best. But yeah, was there anything else?
No.
Who keeps
I
cooking,
mean-
by the way?
Who keeps
Oh,
what?
it's my mouse because it's right next to my mic. My bad.
Yeah, I'm like, let's enough.
Sonia using her hand sanitizer as a what's it called? Glowy lotion, whatever. That was a
Yeah,
choice.
lathering her legs, yeah.
I feel like that would not be comfortable.
No. And Andy actually looked very stoned and like just happy to be around them, which was fun to watch. Like he just looked excited to be there.
He did say shut up in the first 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm sure he's like, I regret all of this.
Bravo historian made a comment earlier. She was saying, like, could you imagine Andy is like literally been in COVID, like isolating, and the only human interaction he's getting is dealing with these women.
With
So
Ramona Singer.
Ramona Singer.
true. Oh my god, the go to church comment.
Go to church.
That was amazing.
How do people not realize that Ramona is like the best housewife? Like that,
iconic.
Like that, it's iconic. Oh my God, Dorinda, go to church. I forget what it was, but there was something that she had said in previous seasons where she goes, "Oh my God!" I think it was. Oh
my God, Dorinda!
It was in season 8 with Ray. That's what she said. Oh my God, Dorinda! OMG!
And then the go to church reminded me of when Sonia was like, "Oh, I can forgive her because I'm a Christian," and then they all start laughing, and she's like, "Very nice. The Bible Belt's gonna have a field day with this one."
But that's how come she's not fired, and her contract was like renewed instantly. Just even 10 minutes into the reunion, her clapping, "I don't wear a mask at the beach. I don't wear a mask at the beach." For 10 minutes that they're like renewed.
In the ocean. Renewed. I'm like, she's not gonna swim in the ocean with a mask on.
Oh my God.
I mean, yeah. But anyways, I think that wraps up my thoughts.
Yeah, I think, I mean, the reunion went very quick. I enjoyed it. I'm trying to figure out what they're going to talk about next because Elise wasn't invited.
Wait, what?
I don't think Elise was invited to the reunion.
Because she's spooky and everyone's scared to invite her.
But like, that's the only other drama I can think of, right? That they haven't touched on.
What text messages does Ramona throw all over the floor?
Oh yeah, I did like that when she was like, "There's like a love." It was like a novel. At first, I thought they were reading letters to each other, and I was like, "This is sweet." And then
that's what I thought.
And I was like, "Ooh."
Reading letters to their sober self.
Yeah, and I was like, "Wow." And I was like, "A lot of hard work we're doing here." I was like, "I'm appreciative."
I will say, I gotta give Lou some props with the way she was speaking about alcohol tonight. In a way, I felt like she was, not to say that she is like this, hero when it comes to being like sober and alcoholic, whatever. But I felt like she had more respect towards and more introspection on her alcohol journey versus before. I feel like she didn't take it seriously at all.
Yeah, there was more self-recognition. I think
there's a lot more work for her to do.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was shocked Leah is sober too. Actually, I didn't.
I did know that. She announced that she was. And Neil, get on social media for Christ's sake. You know she was 90 days sober 90 days ago.
I don't follow any of them.
Oh, that's right. Only Cameron Westcott and
Cameron Westcott's my favorite.
Oh my God.
All right, guys, I have 9% left on my laptop.
Okay, Malcolm. Malcolm's
here. I moved because, guys, my original location, they saw I looked greasy. so I moved over here. My charger's over there.
Okay, well, perfect. Well, good night, guys.
Good night.
All right, bye.
We'll probably try to do this for Potomac on Sunday.
Yes, please.
Ashley Darby, here we come. All right, guys, like, subscribe, rate. Don't hate.
Thanks for tuning in.
Coming from me, that's rich. Okay. All right, bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.